Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to this morning's HTV News Show.
I'm Luke.
And I'm Ethan.
Let's go head over to our top story.
Coming up on the HTV News Show, we have information on the school dance, National Haiku Day, and sports news. All this and much, much more coming up on this Wednesday, April 17th, 2024, Gold Day edition of the HTV News Show. The news starts now.
After a record-breaking performance for the University of Iowa's team in the Women's NCAA Championship game, point guard Caitlin Clark was the number 1 overall pick in the WNBA draft on Monday by the Indiana Fever. She set the NCAA all-time scoring mark last week, with the championship game being the most-watched women's game of all time, and most-watched basketball game in general since 2019. She credits her parents and her dedication to the game to helping her get to where she is now, and is excited to put her full focus on basketball after graduating this year. She's joining a Fever team that also includes last year's WNBA Rookie of the Year, Aaliyah Boston, who she's excited to play alongside.
In the news, Scottie Scheffler won his second Masters tournament victory in 3 years on Sunday this weekend. He was tied with 3 people coming into the 8th hole but played amazing and took the lead. Scheffler has been ranked number 1 in the world for more than 2 years and also won the 2022 Masters tournament, which was his first major championship win.
Get ready, Crocker, because next Friday it's a school dance for everyone, including our 6th graders. Make sure to buy tickets to this fun event. There's also Spirit Day on the same day as the dance. Both of these events are Hollywood-themed, so be sure to dress up. There will also be a class competition on the same day.
National Haiku Day, an initiate of the Haiku Foundation, celebrates the art form every April 17th. A haiku is an ancient form of Japanese poetry that consists of 3 lines with the syllable structure 5-7-5. Although this is contested for being a Western way of teaching the haiku, haikus typically revolve around nature, the passing of seasons, or short-lasting beauty. At the risk of sounding like your high school English teacher, they rely more on images than metaphors. They're also very concise due to their short length.
This week, the 6th and 7th graders will be completing tasks to be selected into the Leadership Collective. Ms. Mendelson will be organizing these tasks. A total of 69 students will be participating, but only 50 people will be selected to be in the Leadership Elective. Ms. Mendelson will be only picking up students who are responsible, on time with turning in assignments, and are fully dedicated to their roles.
I'm Henry with the birthdays for today. Today it's Sophia's birthday. Make sure to wish a happy birthday if you see her.
Students, make sure to check your email for a notice on overdue books. If you do not get a notice, that is a good thing, because it means you do not have any overdue books. If you do get a notice, turn them in as soon as possible.
I'm Henry with your weather report. Today it will be sunny with highs around 70 and lows around 50. The weather will stay the same and similar for the rest of the week.
There has been recent vandalism in the restrooms. If you see or hear about an issue in the restrooms, please tell an adult as soon as possible. Parents will be told and consequences will be given when students are caught vandalizing the school. Please consider the people affected by vandalism and do the right thing.
I'm Henry with the intramurals. There are no intramurals today, but there are intramurals for the 6th graders tomorrow. There will be more information on tomorrow's newscast on which teams will be playing. Have fun playing warball.
On Friday, April 19th, and Monday, April 22nd, the chess tournament will continue. This tournament is an individual event and is single elimination. Good luck to all our participants.
I wonder what our students in Washington, D.C. are doing. Let's go check in with them and see.
Do you have any close friends?
talked a lot about what it was like to serve and how old they were and what it was like to leave when they were young.
They talked about their experiences and what it taught them in life.
I asked them a lot about how old they were when they first started and how boot camp was and how hard their training was.
It's really important to take education seriously, but also that the Army can be a good opportunity for learning.
That's it.
Well, I spoke to these two men who were, they worked on maintaining the ship. They were both in the Navy. And I learned from them, I guess, that even though they were like in war, every chance they could get to like have fun, they took it. And
I spoke to a couple of Vietnam veterans, and I learned more about the sacrifices of these veterans had to make, and why their deeds were important to our country.
I've realized that people have very varying experiences of the war and after.
We learned a lot about the Korean War, and the memorials were super cool and very informative.
I think this is my favorite because like the statue is like really cool.
I would also say the Lincoln Memorial too because it's iconic.
That's all we have for today.
See you next time, Vikings.
Bye.